And finally, after the much debated Prada Kolhapuri saga, which once again you first heard about here on NDTV, India's top fashion designer JJ Valaya speaks to NDTV's Mayank Choudhary on inspiration, plagiarism, and why we're still hung up on what he says is Gora validation. Here's that big exclusive on the closing of the most decorated fashion week, all set to take place in the national capital.
Favorite city?
Oh, I love Delhi.
Most stylish politician?
I think Mr. Scindia does a good job.
Thank you for speaking to NDTV.
Always a pleasure.
So my first question to you, sir, is you are no stranger to opulent fashion presentations, and with India Couture Week right around the corner, what can we expect? How will this presentation be different from your previous ones?
I'm trying to understand why people say that, how will it be different? Because, I remember MF Hussain.
Yes.
And he spent a lifetime painting horses.
Yeah.
And they just kept getting better and wilder and more fun.
So I think that's about it.
I think it's evolution. Every good luxury brand evolves. And within that evolution lie many surprises. And so this time around also we'll be throwing in some interesting surprises and just focusing on creating and pushing ourselves to go to an even higher level.
So, sir, your work is heavily rich in impeccable artisanship and craft, I must say. And recently, with the whole Prada versus Kolhapuri artisan debate, how do you see this? Where do you stand? And also this whole conversation about cultural appropriation and cultural appreciation. What's your take on it?
See, my personal opinion on anything other than plagiarism, which is absolutely not okay. But other than that, I think if somebody can get inspired by something which has its own sort of creative language and create something and create a sort of statement which highlights that thing even more, rather than sort of let it kind of disappear in time, then you're probably doing a service of sorts.
Right.
So, of course, with all acknowledgements and everything, that's mandatory. Quality will always go for something that he knows will stand the test of time. And the person who's buying fakes is not your market. It's very simple.
So there's no threat as such?
I don't think so. Honestly, if at all, there may be a 5 to 10%, cheaters walking around.
Have you come across any such incident?
Oh yeah, all the time. It happens all the time and at various
levels. And do they get spooked out? Have you ever confronted them? Or just a pat on the back?
We have a very famous pattern of ours called the shifting leaf chevron. Yes. It's a black and white pattern. And on a monthly basis, we send out close to 10 to 15 legal notices to people all over, including some really well-known brands who are just ripping it off. I went to a garment store the other day and he had thorns of it lying. And I'm like, do you know that you're copying this? I said to you, aap mujhe prove kar do. Well, it's a patent pattern of ours. I said, here's the proof. He said, I will remove all of them. And he did, he honored his word.
Years back when I was working as, I think I was a guest person, handling guests at the Every CI show. And it was your show. And I was very excited I was in fashion school. I was very excited to see it. And I remember as I was helping the guests find their seat, there was this, I think somebody in the front or the second row, they went, oh, JJ, he's synonymous with what Delhi fashion is. And that sort of stayed with me. And I feel like a pinch me moment that I'm asking you, why do you think your customers or admirers say that? Is it that because I personally feel, and I've observed your work, that there's something extremely inclusive about your work? It's almost like different cultures come and blend into your work. There's a room for everyone here. Very much like our city. Why do you think they say Delhi designer JJ Valaya?
I have no idea. Actually, it's an interesting question, but I suppose they say it because that's where we are located. I mean, they would always say Bombay designer Manish Malhotra, Calcutta designer Sabyasachi. So we are the Delhi designers. To be the last word in fashion in India. Delhi designers were just ruling the roost. Bombay was very slow. Calcutta didn't exist. I'm talking about that kind of a time.
Yeah.
Cut to now, both Delhi and Bombay have a very strong lot of designers. And Calcutta, of course, has its own. Bangalore has their own. Hyderabad has their own. But my point is that I don't know why we think cities. We should be Indian designers.
Sir, my last question to you is, you're a household name and a lot of aspiring young designers look up to you, look up to the work. What message do you have for them?
Oh, several. I think
I love that. Maybe we should have a master class with JJ Valaya.
I know, 33, and if I had my NIF days, I'm talking about 35 years.
Yeah.
After 35 years, I can tell you so many things, but if I were to really pinpoint 2 or 3, number 1, never rest on your laurels. You may think you're the best, but there are 20 other people snapping at your heels. So you cannot think that I'm untouchable. Everybody can be dislodged, right?
Correct.
Number 2, believe in yourself, because a lot of times what happens is people start looking around and seeing what others are doing, and then they try to kind of keep up in the rat race. Nobody wins in a rat race. So it's a pointless, race to run. And also you've got to be very alive to the fact that what you do is yours because you love doing it. So keep focusing on it, make it the best. For the simple reason that if you think every person in the world is going to love your clothes, you're mistaken. You will have your segment who will swear by you. You will have a segment which will hate you. Get used to that. Focus on the ones who love you. Give them experiences they can never forget. And that's it.
Favorite city?
Oh, I love Delhi. It is absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
I also like Italy as a country. But city, I guess, the heart beats in India.
Most stylish politician?
I think Mr. Scindia does a good job.
Okay.
Because he's a royal, so he has an innate sense of style. I'd say in terms of dressing, he does a good job.
One historical figure you'd like to dress?
I mean, I wish I'd met Marilyn Monroe. That would have been fun.
Fabulous. Favorite craft?
Anything that is done by hand painstakingly. We've spent our life doing that.
So if let's say if that is, okay, one piece you'd say you just like to describe which is close to you. I won't say favorite or special. Any piece
but
that
then
you
actually good we stopped here.
Yeah.
This particular garment that you see.
The menswear.
Yeah. This guy.
Yeah.
This piece as is 14 years old.
Oh, wow. Designed 14 years ago?
This particular piece is 14 years old.
Wow.
It is a legacy piece of ours.
Huh.
14 years later also, everybody wants it. I'm just trying to give you a perspective.
Yeah. And if we just go closer, I believe those are like
everything is hand
embroidered. Dream destination for a fashion show?
Oh my God. Now you're really getting me.
Well, Delhi is done, and you said Italy you love.
Yeah. It has to be something absolutely mind-blowing. And it has to be where something man-made meets nature. That perfect sort of mix.
Okay.
Where man has created something so awesome, but right in the lap of nature.
One name in fashion that you look up to, that inspires you?
Well, my biggest regret is that I did not meet Karl Lagerfeld. And I had the opportunity to. I couldn't. I mean, that's something I regret. I would have loved to meet Coco Chanel because that would have been insanely brilliant.
Yeah. What do you think you'd ask her? If given an opportunity, you're sitting across Coco Chanel in Paris or Italy or in Delhi, who knows? What would you ask her?
How she would always wear black and white and yet lead such a colorful life.
Well, that's wonderful.
So that's something which is very interesting.
That's wonderful. Talking about another late and great, one word for your colleague and friend Rohit Bal.
Oh, that was my heartbeat. He was somebody I adored, loved, respected. I was telling somebody the other day that man singularly believed in everything he did. His colors, his silhouettes, his style. There was never a reason for him to do a Western gown or to do anything which he should do because it's trending. He lived his entire life in 3 colors, black, ivory and burgundy. And he lived his entire life literally in long jackets and massive anarkalis and maybe a few saris, maybe a couple of lehengas and impeccable menswear.
Yes.
So I mean,
And quite provocative he was
oh
with his
yes,
work.
yes.
Now, JJ Valaya in one word.
Exploring all the
Exploring.
time.
Dot, dot, dot.
That's it, exploring.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. That was fun. I like
It was fun.
Yeah, I like it. It was enjoyable.